Hi everybody, I'm going to continue demonstrating how to generate the trims around the house on the side of the house. And this is a 3D printed residence, and I'm going to go with the selecting the surface of the gable end of the house, and I'm going to create, after clicking on the surface and the plane has been selected, now I'm going to move my cursor over create sketch, and that enables me to select the line command, and I can now select the lines, okay, to create a trim. Every house must have a trim, and that's for the protection of the entire structure. And trim basically maintains the existing structure from the effects of the weather. And I'm going to select the continue selecting the line command. Computer shows me the lines that existing on the other side of the building. Also, that helps me to select my lines and create new lines. Okay, and now I'm going to finish the sketch and attempt to extrude the 0.1. Extrude command, select the area, change to 0.1, and look at this, change the direction so that we can see if it is correct or not, and okay. Okay. The one trim is generated, created, okay. When you were away, I applied texture to the surface, okay. And let's take a look at the other view. This is the front view. Oh, this is the rear view. Yes, and I'm going to attempt to change the structure of the roof by just adding some beams, and the roof is usually supported by rafters. Under the roof there is some kind of a slab, and that slab is the ceiling of the second floor, and that's supposed to be held by joists. Joists are small beams. They run usually from outside of the wall to the beam in the middle. Okay, so small beams are called joists, and we need to create those as well. So I'm going to attempt to do this. Now I'm just selecting the surface of the rear wall, back wall, okay? And I created a sketch now by clicking the sketch command, okay? And that's going to enable me to choose design of the joists. Here is a copy of lines. I just simply generated those lines, okay? And I'm going to repeat it by just simply copy command, and this is going to form a joist. So this is going to be, I'm selecting those 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, okay? And I'm going to simply copy from one place to another. When copying lines, important Important thing is to pay attention to is the end of the lines meet perfectly the end of the lines. So if that doesn't happen, you're gonna have to do it manually. Okay, so this is the time to extrude, and I end the sketch, and I enter the extrude command. It's going to be 3 inch of extrusion in opposite direction. Okay, and extending all the way from wall to wall. Okay. And perhaps we should do it maybe a little bit less than 3, maybe 2.9. Okay. So this one roof is done, and one ceiling is done. Okay. So this is the way it looks when you look at it through the window. Okay, the ceiling looks this way. And now one probably you're wondering if it is possible to copy the same ceiling to the first floor. So what I plan to do, I'm going to just simply copy the sketch. I'm going to go back to the sketch command, okay, the previous sketch, and then okay, select the copy command, Control C, okay, and then finish the sketch. Create a new plane and new sketch. Okay, and I'm going to so that I can extrude this. This is the whole operation, okay, for the second floor. And again, we need some lines, extra lines has to be modified. So anything, any irregular lines you see, you just want to erase. Okay? Okay. And again, finish the sketch. Use extrude. Extrusion is to 2.9. This way, the joists are created, okay? We're going to continue with the selection of the surface of the back plane and create a sketch again. And this time we're going to create a continuous slab line slightly above the window. Window is about 7 feet high, and you want to have 9 feet, so that's 0.2. Okay, enter, and that's about the line where the roof is going to start. Okay. I'm going to draw a line indicating that the ceiling is going to be that far. Ceiling line. We can erase the other line now. And in the meantime, when you create a line like this, you generate constraints, and sometimes you want to if you want to modify those constraints, you want to erase the line, the dimension, the constraint itself. Okay. I'm in the process of copying the line, the joist line. Having an experience from the previous attempt, I am expecting to do something better this time. Okay. Now, the roof line, the ceiling line can be raised up a little bit higher. And that's what I'm planning to do. Move command. Slightly higher. Okay. And finish the sketch. Extrude. Extrusion is opposite direction, 2.98. Okay. And it's a positive extrusion. And okay. Now you have two floors and with the joists holding up the floors as well. So that's pretty much it. And if you can come up to this point, okay, and generate the floor lines and the joists, okay, to be attached to the beams, and then we're going to 3D print it, and hopefully as soon as the 3D printer starts working. And there's a software issue that apparently is fire blocked, but we're going to do that no matter what, okay? So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.